This is a brief tutorial on how to use InterED, an online resource providing lesson plan ideas, news, reports and features for teachers and education professionals working in early years, primary and secondary education. To get to InterED, access Primo via the DLE. Go to the databases, and in the A to Z of databases under I, you will find InterED. Going in this route means that you are authenticated as a University of Plymouth member and will have access to the materials we subscribe to. Once in InterED, you can use the simple or the advanced search tools to find the resources you require. You can also choose to search in one of the individual journal titles alone rather than the whole of InterED, should you so choose, by clicking on Journals and selecting the journal that you are interested in. Once in that journal, you have the option here to do a simple search just within that journal. For example, if I search for play, all of my results will come from this journal, Practical Preschool. If, however, I want to run an advanced search, then I have to specify here in this search bar which journal I want to run my search in. Otherwise, all of our collections will be searched. I also have the option to browse the journal rather than searching in them specifically. I can open up the archive, pick a year, and open up the journals from that particular year. I can have a look at the current issue in the same way. If I want to return to InterED from a particular journal, I can click on the collections and select InterED, and this will bring me back to the database as a whole. So now I'm going to run a search in InterED, and I'm going to search the whole of this database. I'm going to run my search in the advanced search option, as this will allow me to be more specific in my search and achieve better results. As you can see, when I've opened up the advanced search, it has opened up all of the collections that we subscribe to. So the first thing I'm going to do is narrow this down by selecting InterED. Down the right-hand side of the screen, you can see the search tips being offered to you. As with many databases, InterED uses Boolean operators of and, or, and not, as well as phrase searching using quotation marks, as well as the capacity to look for DOIs. So I'm going to run a search for play. But to be a bit more specific, rather than searching for anywhere in the article, I'm going to try and find it in the title. And run my search. When I get my results, on the left-hand side of the screen, you will see a menu offering you the ability to narrow down your search further. You can use the slider to find more recent results. It also gives you the information which journal is providing most of the answers for this particular search, as well as what type of article they might be. If I wish to refine my search further, I can click on More Search Options, and this will allow me to refine my search. But it's worth noting that once you are in refining a search under More Search Options, you are no longer searching just in InterED anymore. It will open up the other collections as well. So for instance, if I run a search here and put in inclusion into my search bar as well and run my search, I can see that I am getting results in some of the other collections as well as in InterED. To narrow it down, I can just click upon InterED and look at those results. So now I'm going to run another search just by clicking on the magnifying glass here and opening up Advanced Search. Again, I'm clicking on InterED and I'm going to look for the search term outdoor education. I'm going to link that to play. And we can see that we have about 1,500 results. To narrow down my results, I'm going to change this and I'm going to use the phrase search. By putting the words outdoor and education within the speech marks, I am no longer searching for them individually. I am searching for them as a phrase next to each other. I'm using the Boolean operator AND, which means that the word play has to come in my results. And I'm going to run the search again. Again, I can see that most of my results are coming from InterED anyway, but I'm just going to click on that. And I'm getting those results, which has come down significantly from my original search, as I only have 44 now, a more manageable number. When you find an article that you are interested in, you can click on it and open it up. Sometimes it will be as an EPUB, sometimes as a PDF, and it will give you options up here for what you can do with this, whether you want to print the document or download it and save it to read it when you are offline, as well as other options on the left-hand side, which we will look into another time. Also, when you have a look at an article that you are interested in, the database itself will suggest articles that are related to that article and suggest that you would like to read those also. This is very useful in widening your search